freezing today, y'all. Freezing. Freezing, I say. I know you like to think your shit don't stink. But first, chapstick. It is freezing this morning. I am freezing my buns off. I am up so early on a Saturday morning. What the hell am I doing? Hi, how are you? Sadak? What's up, you guys? Happy morning. Happy morning. It is a balmy Saturday morning here in Elk Grove. I gotta get my run in. I gotta do it well, do it good, and get to soccer. Hi, Nona, how are ya? Hello, Jackie. What's going on? How is your morning, friends? I thought I heard something. How'd you? What's up? It is a Saturday morning. It is the day of rest. However, I don't get to rest. I got shit to do, nuggets to see, and well, I pulled something in my side moving yesterday. I was grumpy. I was grump-ola yesterday. I was so grumpy, y'all. I don't even know who I was at the moment. I was so confused. Who is this girl? What has she done with the positive Danielle? Well, she was gone. Christopher, thank you. Emily, what's up? Day of moving, day of being with Dan, and he was grumpy. Let me tell you, he is grumpola. So by the end of the night, I'd had it. Mostly with him, and Grandpa was something else. That was just a snowball of failure right there. All of it. Yes, Rhonda, I have soccer. Good morning from the East Coast. What's up, Sam? I am pickle and ham. Pickles and ham. Pickles and ham, green eggs and ham. Dr. Seuss, Sam, I am. So yes, I was crankola, and Dan really pissed me off. He was mean to me. So that video this morning when I said, you want to ride the donkey? Well, that's payback for what he did to me yesterday. Mean. He said, are you coming to bed with me tonight? It is Friday. And I said, nope. Nope. You hurt my feelings yesterday. You were mean. Nope. Not gonna do it, buddy. Righty and lefty to the rescue. Hi, Shauna, how are you? Good morning, Ilcia. I just spit. So no, I went upstairs and I turned on my Housewives, finished that. Oh, Imogen Lee Jones, thank you. And hi, Happy Rose. My patience was not there yesterday. By the end of the day, I was done with everybody. I looked at Grandpa and I said, you know what, chicken butt? You're killing me today. Can you give me 5 seconds of silence? What? 5 seconds of silence. You guys heard yesterday, if you were there during the live, he was something special, man. He was just at it. We were tired, we were haggard, we were both cranky pants, and it just adds to it. Caregiving does not stop. And sometimes your inner peace is not available, and that's okay. But those of you know, what did I do? Sam, can you show me? I don't know. Sometimes this face does it all. I have no control over this. Girl, Jessie, I'm on live every day. I sure am, girl, and yet here you are watching me. Woo! Thank you, Jesse, for the obvious. Thanks, Cindy. People come in with the smartest statements. Girl, you're on live every day. Well, you would know. Takes one to know one. Hey, I'm running a special on my subscription, Jesse. Maybe you want to join it. $5.99. It's a special this month. So that way, when I got tired of people like you, I can just go turn them off. Anywho, Captain Obvious says, y'all be better. Good morning, Jonathan. How are you this morning? Sam, is it in the air? Was it in the air yesterday? Frankie, do I see a psychiatrist? No. Do you take classes for bullying? I don't find it funny when people use mental illness as a way to cast your stones. So, idios. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? What, Richard Running? It is. Happy Saturday, Heather King. Johnny, one never knows. I crawled my fanny upstairs at about 8 o'clock, watched some TV, and I think I turned it off before 9. Good morning. Well, did you learn to be bullied by your parents, friends? What is it? Where did you learn your specialty? Just asking. Frankie, just food for thought. Mental illness is real. So I don't play with people who cast stones, bullying with mental illness jabs. Okay, so that's one thing. One of the things I don't tolerate. So be better or get the fuck out. Good morning, Bree. How are you? Good, Charles. That's my intention. I want to make y'all laugh. Life's too short with people like Frankie and Jesse throwing their jabs at people, trying to suffocate them in their misery, not mine. We are faced with ugliness day in, day out. And for my sass, my feistiness, and my mental illness, Frankie, can make you giggle, then there you be. Hi, fat boy. What's up, bruh? For those of you who have the Patreon, I sincerely apologize with my forgetting to post. You hold a PhD from Georgetown University? Well, Frankie, then I feel sorry for your PhD and the people you help, because do they know a bully? Because if you're coming around to creators and bullying them, wow, you're powerful. Georgetown University PhD does nothing for you. Hi, Mark, how are you? Hello, Bex, how are you? What's up, Maine? Yes, Chris, and I agree. A lot of reasons why I embarked on my own platform was a sense of therapy for me, right? It helps me cope with life, sharing, hearing that you guys have the same issues, the same problems, so we can laugh about them, because if we can't laugh at ourselves, what do we have to do in life but to cry and be miserable? Like the trolls that hop upon creators' pages. So anywho, this has become my outlet. It's become fun for me. It's become something that we connect with, and hopefully I can help you through or keep you focused. Hi, KJ. You too. Meet those trolls head on today. You got this. Frankie's still going, flapping his PhD. Hello, Amber. How are you? Thank you. Welcome to the crazy. It's really crazy today with the amount of people in here. Hello, cute kitty. Happy Saturday. People have respect. Well, he needs a refund from Georgetown because apparently he's learned how to bully at university. But doubtful he actually has any of that. I can say I have a PhD myself from Stanford. So there you have it. I can hear you very well, Danielle. My phone is not working. Oh no, happy. Hi, Angelina. Good morning. Oh, so Dan's page is back up, and it wasn't his page. 5.1 this morning. Hi, Melanie. Narcissism at its best. Yes, Timothy, I would agree. Narcissistic. You, my dear. Do you know what narcissist? Do you know who narcissist was, Timothy? With your big words being thrown out. I'm assuming because I'm on here talking, I'm a narcissist. Okay, makes a lot of sense. Timothy, before you throw words out like that, know what they mean before you use them, because you are using it in the complete wrong context, which means that it shows lack thereof. Yeah. Woo! Let's get this Saturday morning kick-started with all the bullying today. Anywho, I am a good mom, Richard. I am a PhD in balance right now. Because they all do. Because I'm so horrible. Salicia. I am very right. Do you know what narcissist is? Timothy, are you still here? So I can give you the mythological definition, of narcissist. And you might have to rethink using the word, because most narcissists are so into themselves that they kill themselves because they can't be with themselves. They can't handle being with anybody but themselves. And they're so beautiful that it's just too painful. B. Fraser, it's Saturday. Let's go. Now, however, I do agree, everybody on this fucking planet has bouts of narcissism. Come on. We all carry that somehow, some way. Sometimes it shines, but everybody does. Everybody does. Oh, here comes PhD Frankie again. You present as borderline personality. Well, Frankie, how are you presenting, my friend? What are you presenting like? I can tell you, there is a long list of people, right? It starts with an idiot, then it goes up to, remember where Dan gave you the, yeah. Frankie, guess what? I hope you find some happiness in your day, because what you are showing the 200 people around you is that you really need to work on yourself and reflect. So maybe you need to go back to Georgetown or your studies and your PhD and figure that out, because at this point it's quite concerning. Yes, sadly enough, we all carry that. Good morning, Anna. How are you? The trolls are out. Hang on tight, everybody. The noble steeds of the smart people and the people trying to bring others down with their hate, their misery, and their stupidity are on the prowl. Hello. Thank you, follower. Anywho, today is Saturday. Some of you, maybe a majority of you, those of you that are retired, it doesn't really, but it does feel. I always talk about how, even though I don't work Monday through Friday outside of the home. Hi, Brett. What's up? Rhonda, huh? Trying to be famous. Oh, here comes narcissist Timothy again. Timothy, are you jealous of this wonderful woman? I'm sorry. You know, strong-ass women are one thing, and I know most men can't handle them because we are strong. Timothy, I'm so sorry. God, I'm so sorry. You can't see the idiocy you're bringing with your written word. Mod status? You had mod status? I am famous, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I'm famous in my friends' right minds. I'm famous because of my love, my kindness, and my ability to deal with the idiots. 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 Anywho. Good morning. Oh, to Remembrance Day here in Canada. What do you guys do for that? Anything special? Weak men, yes. Weak men with small, well, I don't need to tell you. We all know, brains. Front, up here and down there. Anywho, it's really sad that, it's funny what they don't realize is that when most idiots cast their stones to somebody with strength, a moment of silence, it gives us more fuel. It makes us want to achieve more and rise higher. And guess what, Timothy? You can follow my rise to fame. Because you know what? I'm going places. And you're going to be far, far in the dust of me. And sorry you don't like that. Soccer with the Nuggets, yes. Wesley does not have soccer, but Lainey has. She's made the all-star team. So they have 20-minute games, like 7 of them today. Oh, it's very moving, I bet. I just didn't know anything about that. It isn't a gender thing. Hi. What's up, Buttercup? Do you want to ride the donkey? Yes, and it's true, Sam. Honestly, women are just as ugly as the small-minded men. Thanks, PW. My wallet, your wallet, I don't know, maybe at Mark's house. Oh, did he keep going? Chelsea. Yeah, get rid of him and his smarts. He probably didn't even go to school. I got nugget games. Yep. Got my little nug-nugs. My baby nug had a double ear infection this week, so I can't wait to love on him. You know me, I'm always trying to support. This mean old bitchy hag likes to support her family. Funny. Oh my husband. Yeah, get the fuck rid of him. I'm tired of that bullshit. Anybody else want to step up to the plate so we can pew-pew your ass? Let's do it. Front and center. Draw them guns. Anyhow, last night, if you were watching Dan's whatchamajigger laughs, he got taken down within like a couple minutes. I thought it had to do with the Manscaped thing. Oh yeah, happy Veterans Day. Y'all, thank you for all of you who have served, who are serving, etc., etc., etc. Chelsea already took care of him. Today is Veterans Day. That's why anyhow, you guys, I'm a little slow. I was thinking it was something else. That's okay, I can admit when I'm wrong. Yes, there's a difference, Angelina, between a sensitive man and a weak man. Completely different. Hey, Ames. Yes, day, you sleepy Jean. So don't think that I know the difference between weak and sensitive. There is. Anywho, whoo, this morning has started quickly. We're 20 minutes in and we've already had some trolls to contend with. Lord have mercy, they have woken up. They're probably on a binge, hungover, or just waking up trying to get some energy by beating up on people. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's say fuck you to the trolls. And it's not just on social media. We are faced with bullies in the parking lot. Anybody? You know, the stare downs. Don't you be taking my spot, motherfucker. People grumpy in the grocery stores. People that think they have the right to just spew their opinions about you, how you look, what you're dressed like. Fuck you, trolls. That's what everybody at Walmart. Woo! Walmart is something special. I've had some really interesting encounters in a Walmart. And soccer games. Y'all. Adolescent soccer games. People want to start a fight. Adults. What is wrong with this world? They haven't had something yet. Shit. So here's to us, strong people, Not gonna let one of their stupid bullets, stones, spewing cast through our armor. Yeah, the look. I swear, so many angry people out there. So rise above it, give them a smile, and tell them to kiss your ass today. Today is the day of telling people to kiss your ass. Got it? Do it. Yeah, the sports people. I mean, fat boy, like, you see this aggressions. And I'm like, guys, they're only 6 or 8. Relax. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I told you, I almost fought a coach last weekend, puffing out his chest, trying to bully me. Can you walk the other way? That way. Boom. And I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed. Portia says the pandemic shots did a number on us. Yes, Portia. I'm sure it was the shots' fault. The shots made everybody rabid. Ooh, I'm trying to bite my tongue right now. Am I rabid? Am I rabid? Because I had like 4 or 5 of them. I don't remember anymore. Are my fangs out? Am I drooling? No. No, wasn't the shots. Nope. Wasn't that. And I'm sorry that you think that. I was. No, it was actually the corona itself. Y'all take ownership of the ugliness out there. Yeah. It's not some one thing that created the ugliness in this world. It's a snowball of effects. Just wait. What am I waiting for? What? I'm gonna turn into a gremlin? Fuck. Feed me up, shoot me up, and call me a fucking gremlin. Have you ever thought of maybe the people who got the shots are protected from being angry? How about that, Portia? Maybe I was gonna be angry, but then I just recently got my flu shot, and it's made me a happier person. How about that one? Maybe they are the happiness injections that those angry people don't want. Think of it that way. Flip it, flop it. Hi, Darla. Anywho, we don't talk politics or religion. So, moving on. Hi, Sergio in Puerto Vallarta. You're still waiting for happiness? Well, me too. No, here's the thing. Don't rely on somebody or some person to make you happy. Happiness is within every one of us. It's our choice whether or not we want to make it happy or make it miserable. So anyhow, it's us. We are responsible. We are responsible for our own happiness. You know how many years I told Dan, well, you don't make me happy. I'm waiting. How are you gonna make me happy? Yes. It doesn't work that way. No one person can make you happy. Oh, Amy, it's okay. It just leads me on to, other thing. Millipig, she's good. Not everybody can be happy all the time. I almost did a personal recording yesterday of myself in bed, almost in tears, about, the day, right? No, Fat Boy, I did not. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Mama, 2 boys. So I almost showed you, and I will one of these days. I think I need to be a little bit braver. The real, emotional side of this journey, right? When you're just tired, you're stressed, nothing's going right in your day, and you still have to try to do the best you can and caregive. I was beat. I was vulnerable last night. I was sad, and I was on the verge of tears. So I will post one of those. I haven't been ready because it's going to elicit a lot of angry people. I mean, shit, just a regular video elicits. I just posted a video on my big account, and people are just coming after me. You are so rude. Somebody said I abused Grandpa. I have to go back and delete him, because I don't tolerate name calling or accusing me of slander for something that is just so stupid to say, right? But it's those vulnerable sides that are very, tough to put out there, because, it shows you in a state in which you are just beside yourself. I almost had my camera out in the dark, and I was gonna do it, and I just thought, God, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I will be though, because you know me. I like to show all sides of it. And I want to do it for the other caregivers. I think they would appreciate it. But, those moments where you're feeling like that, down and out, you're feeling vulnerable, you're feeling sad, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling just defeated. And it's difficult. It's difficult. Those days don't happen all the time, when I'm upstairs and I'm just ready to cry or I'm crying. But they do happen. They do happen. And I know I need to show it, because everybody who's in this journey or on this journey or who has been on this journey will appreciate it. Sometimes, Squid Bob, sometimes he does remember, right? Sometimes he'll say, what happened to my brother? Where he can't remember exactly. It is hard, and I always say it's even harder when, we had stress. We were moving Jennifer, we were tired, there's driving back, you just get tired, right? We're old. Moving is not easy. Even though she didn't have a shit ton of stuff, it still exhausts you. It still exhausts you. And then to come home and have, Grandpa just anxious because he spent time with Mark, right? So anytime he spends time with anybody other than us, it just shoots up his anxiety, right? Who knows why, but he remembers where it's right. Mark. He's got to eat. He has no money. He can't live. He needs me, type of a thing. So it makes the day that much harder. And last night, fat boy, I'm telling you, I almost had a fat boy. Woo! I feel those days, It was yesterday. Dan hurt me, Dan has stress, he reacts, right? He's a reactor, he's mean. And I know this, I know it's not me, but sometimes when you're weak and vulnerable, those lashings, when we're both frustrated, we're both tired, we're both going through our shit, and then we have to contend with the additional stress. I was like, I got fat boy. That was so inappropriate. Fat boy, fuck you. My brain wasn't caught up yet to saying shit. Anywho, I'm glad I made you laugh. Yeah, and same with Stan's the same way. And it's not that he doesn't give a fuck. It's that he just is a reactor. He doesn't think, he just reacts. And without thinking about how that person may feel, right? At the time, or if they're in a vulnerable state, he doesn't see that. That's the ADHD mind. But at the end of the day, when he's calmed and he's had a little ferny fern and he's like, hey baby, you want to go and this is me. Do I what? Huh? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you not know or remember the way? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Well, let me tell you something. It's right up here. It's all built up and it's actually overflowing. Right now, I'm taking my happy ass upstairs. I'm gonna put on my TV, I'm gonna relax, and I ain't gonna think about you, right? Because you have added so much stress. And it's not just the stress, the reaction to me, right? It's the reaction to everything around him. Because what? Half wrong man, I am an empath. So it just builds, you know? We're moving, he's screaming, he's yelling. Me and Jennifer are laughing, trying to release the tension, make it fun. Yeah, Andrew came home for 4 days and he started yelling at Andrew because he was feeling some kind of way, you know? And Andrew's like, I just came home from 3 days of working my ass off. I do not want to be yelled at. Dan, 2 hours later, I yelled at you? Mother, what? Are you? Where? Huh? So yeah, it's hard. And there's days like yesterday where I just was frustrated. Anybody who's frustrated, do you tend to, like when I'm frustrated, I cry, right? I bubble up. It doesn't always make me feel, I'm just frustrated with just the day. Well, that's me. I'm such a frustrated crier. And they were right here. They were like, they just didn't spill over. And then I was like, oh, Cheryl. I was like, I ain't crying today. I'm not gonna do it. I don't have time for puffy eyes. I don't have time for a headache. Anybody get a headache when they cry? Shit. So frustrated. Yesterday sucked balls. Sucked balls. It was horrible. And then you get headaches. But I think I got a headache because I was holding it in. I couldn't win yesterday at all. I pulled my side, stupid fucking couch, Jennifer's, and then we ended up ripping it, so we just left it for the homeless people. Yeah. A nap. Well, sometimes I know, and sometimes you can't help it, and you're like, don't you spill over. Don't you do it. Fuck. And then I get mad at myself sometimes. Do I train abs? No. You know why? I'm gonna tell you. Abs don't make abs. The lifting weights make your abs. I don't believe in having to do, I'm gonna tell you something. When I did sit-ups, whatever, I thought I had good abs. I didn't get my abs until I lifted weights. I don't have them anymore because I don't lift like I used to, but I know it doesn't work, and that's okay. And now, if we're going to cry, we just need to embrace it and let it go. I had no voice super for Christ's sake. Yeah. Don't talk. Everybody's silent. Yeah. So, what I need is a less stressful life. Don't we all? How do you get less stress in your life? Right? I mean, is there anybody on this planet that says they have no stress? And if you say that, you lie. Kids stress you out, right? Your spouse stresses you out. My family stresses me out. Work, if you work, you're not stressed at work. Who fucking doesn't have stress in their life? Is that even possible? I'm a Taurus. Everybody has stress. And how would you suggest, what's my stress? What's my stress? How do I get rid of it? So I have to kick everybody out of my house? Y'all gone. Somebody on live today told me to get rid of my stress. Dan, gone. Grandpa, out. Andrew, I don't give a fuck. I'll just keep Coda. No, she can go too. She stresses me out as well. Fuck. They all do. My cats stress me out. I grew up rich and I'm not stressed. I live alone and love life. Well then, there you have it. Dan's out. Dan's the number one out. Get the fuck out, Dan. You're number one stress. They all have to go. But then I would still be stressed being alone. I have this whole house to take care of. You know, that's stress. Bills, stressed. Being alone, stressed. Being sad, I'd be sad. Where are my animals? I hate when people say that. Well, you need less stress. All right. Well, write me a prescription for that. Can I have the Porsche? I would give that fucking thing away, Willie. It's just Dan and Andrew. You have to contend with them. Organization is important. But, you know, how do you, I just full of opinions today. It's not gonna happen. So the best thing to do, oh, you mean if I kick them out and they have no, yeah, sure. Oh, we'll raffle it off because I'm gonna need money, right? So I'll have to raffle off the Porsche to the highest bidder. I'm gonna raffle off Grandpa's slippers, you know. Yes, no, I gotta pee. Yeah, so everything is stressful. Going out in public, is that not stressful? Fuck, I'm gonna tell you, that shit is stressful. Stressful, I say. I'm gonna walk a little bit. I've been running a lot, so I need to really get my shit on the weekends, so I have some sort of recovery. Wow. David Cornell, bruh, what's your problem? Let's read David's thought of the day. Wow, Danielle's complaining about everyone. Everyone's a troll. All the things she's complaining about: trolls, behavior trolls in Walmart, trolls at the soccer game. She's complaining about behavior. David, that you use behavior way too many times. In your behavior, are you not complaining? I mean, it's funny. Don't cast your stones until you understand and read what you post, David. It's not called complaining, David. Open your eyes, open your ears. It's called bitching and venting about people like you who go through life with your eyes closed because you have no empathy for others. And I'm talking to people, David. You know, I have two things going and I'm embellishing on what people say to me, David. She has the same behavior. She's a troll to complaining. She's a troll to complaining about other trolls. Congratulations, Dan, you married a troll. David, do you not see the irony in the words you are writing? Oh, David. Oh, David. You're not even worth any more of my speech. Anywho, right? Like, dude, bruh, get a life. Read what you post before you post it, because everybody sees, other than your fellow trolls, the true colors you shine. Troll. Sharing feelings, David, is part of the platform. It's about talking to people. It's about connecting with other people who feel the same way, David. Open up your heart, open up your mind, open up your eyes. And if you can't do that, this isn't the place for you. Hi, Brent. How you doing, bruh? Sharing feelings is very important for people. Connecting with people is very important who have the same stresses in life. Somebody had said, David, you need to get rid of your stress. So it was trying to be funny about that, because let's be real, stress does not vacate one's person. So yes, I was elaborating, not complaining, I was elaborating on what my friends and what we are talking about. Read, follow along, context, or just, I'm not the place for you. Go bully somebody else. Hi Gina, how are you? Thanks, Alex. Hey, Sean Dog. Yo. Every time I say that, I want to sing, you know, Salt and Pepper. I did a video today, before I did the riding the donkey video with Dan. I did a video today. Does anybody ever wake up singing a song? And so, anybody, you know who Outkast is? And they sing, David, is this complaining? So we're looking forward to that. Brent, yay, that's cool. So I was waking up, and it's very fitting, you know, the song, well, the lyrics. I know you don't think your shit don't stink, but lean a little closer, and maybe you can smell the roses, you know? So here's the thing, David, and everybody else who's in the back, who's listening and waiting to lash out. Stop. Hi, Ran. Get your hand off my cat. And then I started singing, yeah, I am for real. And I can't really sing because, anyhow, so I was like, why do we wake up? Like, are we dreaming in musicals? Why do I wake up singing Outcast? Poo, poo, poo. Poo, poo, poo. Anywho, and it's really fitting, right? So was my body just gearing up for the trolls this morning by singing that song? Or are we singing all night long? Everything is a verse. And it's really funny because, yes, I'm torturing my husband. Isn't that so fun? In La La Land. Yeah, hi, Fupa. So, and then I started singing, you know, just do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, lick that. Yeah. I'm like, oh God, here we go again. So I have a friend who, I used to work out with her, and she's a little bit older than me, but not by much. And she used to always like, I never understood it 6-7 years ago. Everything we talked about, she was like, that just reminds me of the song. And she would sing it, right? And so I am her. I have turned into that. I think it's just my inner entertaining abilities. Like, it just, I'm like a musical lyricist. I'll sing. I make sense with music now. I don't know, but it's so weird. I just didn't know if anybody ever sings that. I would never sing Cupcake to Dan. Is that Cupcake or is that, what's her name? Do it now, lick it good, lick the kitty cat like you should. My neck. No. So yeah, I just start, sometimes like people talk and I sing in my head. I don't know. And I hate musicals. My neck, my back, lick my, I would never say that, first of all. I would never say that. Anybody ever sang that to their husband? Anybody put it on like, baby, this is what, no. Anybody, I mean, maybe it's just me. Anybody else tell their husband to do that? Lick their crap, shit. Heard? No. I'm saying, run into the night. Yes. And so do I have problems? I don't know. Maybe a lot, Dan. My mental health. No, my mental health is fine. I just have anxiety for the most part. But yeah, maybe it was my anxiety that was overflowing yesterday. Because, I'm old. There's days that I just don't want to, it's Cardi B. She nasty bitch. Wow. Oh, Lord. These girls. And I wonder, are they as raunchy as their songs? Do you ever think about that? Because my mind goes there. My mind goes right there. Is she writing because that's how she feels and that's what she wants and that's what she does? Or is she writing just in like a fantasy type world? Oh shit, fat boy, be careful. Cecilia, thank you. She's nasty. Y'all, they're nasty. So do you think that's their sexual personality? Do you think they are freaky in the sheets? In the room? What? Hi, Melissa. Arrived at the Folsom Hotel. You're not far from me. Hey, April, baby. What's my thoughts on what's going on in Palestine? Okay, so here's the thing, because I know we get a lot of this lately. I pick no side. I have people on both sides of the thing. I vote for humankind. Nobody should ever lose kids, women, people, people. I vote for the people. That's what I vote for. Humankind. I don't pick a side. You can't pick any sides because both sides do it. Anyhow, that's what I think. And I'm very close to each side. So, I vote for people. I vote for safety for all. Dan, does he have his hands full? Yes. Vote for peace. Because let me tell you, hi manifest, both sides are nasty. And that's it. Plain and simple. Innocence is lost with both. What am I doing today? Well, I'm up early. So that means she must be going to the nug-nugs. The happiness, the glow in my eye. You know how like Dan has a different glow in his eye? And that glow is like, am I gonna get lucky? My glow is to see my babies. Oh, Nick, you're not alone, bro. Nobody's alone in this journey. Let me tell you, I was just talking about how frustrated I was yesterday, how sad, how angry, how mad, and how tired I was, Casino, no, I went to the casino the other day. Same, yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I share, I try to embellish and make fun of my reactions, right? I try to make fun of the shit that goes on in my house because guess why? Because it helps me cope with my crazy, the fuckery that goes on every day. My house does not, there's never a quiet moment. There is something, oh, sorry, Tiana. There is something that is always happening. There is no, and then if there's not, you get 5 seconds of fucking quiet. Have you seen my brother, Bill? Fuck. Where's my keys? My car? Why is my car not here? That's reality. That's reality. So yes, I have to make fun of myself. I have to make fun of my reactions. I have to make fun of the irony in my house because that's how I get through the fucking days. Like I posted the video on my big account today, and YouTube, I always give you like an explanation behind it on the bigger videos, not my shorts. Shorts are short and sweet, but the videos, I was giving you an explanation of what happened. I don't do that for TikTok because the average, watch time for somebody on TikTok is like 30 seconds. So when you do longer videos than like a minute, they go crazy. So, yes, if I don't cry, I'm in a fetal position, sucking my thumb, going back and forth, crying for my mommy, and asking for help. No, it's not normal. I mean, it's normal for me, Heather. You know it. That's why you're here, because we're obviously the same person almost. But, like, people don't get it. Like today, I put on a thing. I talk loud. Y'all know. For Ed, because he can't hear. And it was just boom, boom, boom. Is that the date? Is that the time? That's it. He had just eaten an hour earlier. He had a banana. He had some snacks in between. But I don't need to fucking explain that every second time I put on a fucking video. People saying, why are you posting this? Why are you posting this? You're rude. If I thought I was rude, do you think I would be posting my videos? Y'all, get a fucking clue. It just makes me want to, the amount of hate I'm getting on my video. No, I was getting ready to make Ed lunch. Right? I know what his routine is in the morning time. Do you think I'm going to give him something to eat and then feed him lunch in 30 minutes? No. And actually that day, he had his coffee, he relaxed, I redirected him on the couch to relax for a little bit. I knew he was tired. I knew he was in that trigger moment of anxiety. So I told him to sit down with his coffee. And guess what? He drank it. He dozed off a little bit. And then when he woke up, guess what was waiting for him? His lunch. If I thought he was hungry, right? Don't you think I would have given him something? Come on, people. Give me something. Give me a little bit of ounce of just, benefit of the doubt, for fuck's sake. No, I'm starving him. I'm starving him because, somebody said something. I haven't even gone. I'm going to go clean house later on those comments. But somebody said, Dan always says how much money he has in the bank. So he can't have another banana if he wants it. No, because too many bananas, and guess what? Throughout the course of the day, he will grab one or two more. So no, you have to you have to stop him. Good, H. Bell, I love that. No, yeah, and he gets constipated, right? Too much potassium is not good for him. There's things that I do or we do for a reason. Just because my way doesn't fit in your way doesn't make me rude, nor an abuser, or me just kicking back waiting for his money. Because let me tell you something. This job is fucking hard. He has 6 kids. It's not enough money in the world to wait for what I do in a given day, what I put up with. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, right? Like, how can people say that? It's rude. Oh no, Portia, that's so hard. And I hope that we never have to get to that point. And then people say, stuff like that. They go, well, this is a good point. It's just going to get worse. Well, thank you. What? Well, thank you. Why do people think that that's okay? Somebody yesterday also said, well, his time's coming. What are you going to do when he dies? What? What the? Who? Y'all are mean. Why do you say that? Think it. You too, Chris. Why? Who? Huh? Well, thank you for Captain Obvious. Like, no shit, I could die before him. Any of us can die before him. What is any of us going to do when that one? She's like, well, you may be frustrated now. Just wait. One day you're not going to be frustrated anymore. What the? Huh? Shit. Y'all, ruthless people. Ruthless. Ruthless. So, is it going to get worse? Probably. You don't think we know that? You don't think we're trying to enjoy every minute we have with half of his intelligence and his wiseness and his jokes he still cracks? You don't think we're trying to create memories and we're trying to remember the good parts of it? We're trying to sit back with bated breath and hope that shit doesn't get worse, right? That, we don't have to make decisions that we don't want to have to make or will be eventually forced to make. Let us enjoy our time. Let us do our thing, and let us continue to help people without negativity. It's a hard job, and every caregiver does the best we can. We survive. Yesterday, Allie, I was surviving. I was surviving. I was good, right? I was good at the beginning part of the day, but as your patience starts to wane throughout the day, and you get tired because I was doing, moving and stuff like that. I got a pulled side, and my fucking side of my calf hurts. You just kind of just want to come home and just decompress. I wanted to decompress. And guess what? I couldn't. I couldn't decompress. You know why? Because Ed, his anxiety because of having Mark here, I couldn't decompress. And so what does that do when you can't decompress? You're right. It just adds and builds, and then, Dan's yelling, I'm yelling. I wasn't really yelling. I was just like, oh, I can't do this. I am tired. I just want to shut the world off. decompress, and fucking tell everybody to F off. Ed, where is your keys? I don't know. Where's my brother Bill? Dead. Dead. It's exhausting. Exhausting, y'all. Exhausting. But it's life. Give caregivers a little bit of grace. It's not an easy journey with life, added with the stress of caregiving. We make mistakes every day, all day long. I admit it. I'm not trying to hide it. I say it, you know? Do you not enjoy caring for him? What kind of question is that? Like, what do you want me to say, Amy? Do you want me to say I love caring for him? No, I don't always love caring for him. Yesterday afternoon, I didn't love it. That's real, Amy. That is real feeling. That is real emotion, because I am human. Do I love being a wife every day? No. Do I love being a mom every day? No. It is a labor of love. And if y'all can't see that with questions like that, obviously you have a closed mind. Well, I mean, don't you enjoy it? No, not all the time. We do it because we wanted to do it. Do we enjoy it all day long? No. That is truth. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they are lying through their teeth. Sorry. People don't like real shit. And Chrissy, you do. Sometimes I'm like, what? How much longer can I do this? Like last night, right? Last night, I was sitting in bed and I was thinking to myself, I don't know, like, you know, in those moments, right? In those low moments you have, and you think to yourself, I mean, what if he lives 10 more years? Am I going to be able to hang on for 10 more years? Am I going to be able to do this for 10 more years? You know, I don't know. You know, at that moment, that seemed like forever, right? Today, it's a different day. Today, it's a fresh day. Today is a day that is like, I can do this. I'm leaving the house for a little bit, right, today. I'm going to see my nuggets. I get recharged. It doesn't mean when I get home, I still don't want to decompress from the day and the exhaustion of being with the nuggets. And then I'm going to have to jump right into caregiver mode, because then Dan needs a break. Those days are endless. Those days, you know? One breath at a time, 1 minute at a time. That's all we can do as caregivers. That's it. You know, we are doing it because we have chosen to do it, but it is not easy. I don't know, TikTok lost my connection. Ride the wave, Sophie. It's going, sorry, TikTok lost connection for a little bit. You got to ride the waves, you know? It's just one of those things that's not easy, and you're going to have days of complete and utter, you may even cry and just say, what am I doing? Why did I say yes? It's selfless, you know, and I think people need to look at it in a different way. The little ones help me forget. Amy, and I relish my weekends because I can see them, and I need... and Portia, that's exactly the right. I always say things, you know, I'm not going to have any regrets. You know, people say, you're going to have tons of regrets. Why? Because I'm doing the best I can. Because he would take what I do over living without his family any given day of the week. I don't feel bad. I don't feel guilty. You know, Dan probably feels guilty, like he said, I think in his thing the other day, in his video, that, you know, that he feels guilty. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty, because I'm doing I know in my heart, I'm doing the best I can, right? I know in my heart that I'm doing it still, as much as some moments don't want to do it. And I know that he's happy, even if I'm not. He's happy. And, you know, as far as do I enjoy moments? Of course there's moments I enjoy. For fuck's sake, I enjoy moments with children too. The moments that we have a bond, we're bantering back and forth. Those are my moments. When he looks me in the eye and says, I really appreciate what you're doing. Those are my moments. Those are my moments. Knowing that I'm setting a good example for my kids, good moment. My kids know I'm selfless. And they see that this isn't something easy for me, but I did it for my husband. Selfless, So yes, there's moments I enjoy throughout the day, 100%. But it doesn't mean I have to like every minute of it, right? That's it. And yes, and Chrissy's right. For me, being truthful with you guys about my real feelings is crucial for the people who are doing it. The people who are doing it they don't want the fantasy of everything's great. I don't. You get stressed out. Oh, I don't. It's great. I love what I'm doing. And those people are full of shit if they're going to do that. But for me, it's important to give you guys something to laugh about. For me, it's important to give those caregivers the real thoughts and feelings of how I feel. Because it's not always pretty. It's not always pretty. Last night was not pretty. Last night, I wanted to crawl in a ball. I wanted to cry. And I just wanted to say, Uncle. That's real life. That's real life. That's raw emotion. And I will show it because I think it's important to show it to you. I just wasn't brave enough last night. I wasn't brave enough because you have to be, it's a whole completely different side of me, right? You see the snarky, fun side of me.
Your snarky, fun side of you just sent me those photos, the last two photos.
Yeah, well, I got to get off anyway because I got to go shower and go. So, that's me. You don't see me breaking. I have never shown you breaking, Danielle breaking. And it's Giovanna. We aren't talking about people who have it way worse. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the typical person like me. We're not comparing. This is not what it's about. But yes, real life. And you guys will see it. I just have to be ready to do it. Because that is something that I'm just deciding whether or not I want to show that. But no, don't let him in. No, because he pees in Anders' room. I clean pee almost.
What do you want me to do with him? He's sitting right here.
Take your foot.
Can I put him in my room?
Nope. Take your foot and just don't let him in like I do. I don't know why nobody just wants to listen. Every day I tell you this. And every day it's the same argument. This is additional stress. Get him the fuck out. Every situation is unique. No! If he pees in Anders' room, he's gonna pee in our room. For fuck's sake, Dan!
Put him in the box.
No! It's not what they pee in.
Fine.
They pee to Mark. Again, why do I have to repeat myself every fucking day? Every day. We go through the same shit every day. Dan, he doesn't want any. He already ate a whole can himself. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's really not that difficult. No. Craig, no. For fuck's sake. It's not that difficult. Giovanna, it's not that serious? Okay. Get the heck out of here. Anyhow, he doesn't listen. You guys hear me every day. It's the same thing. Every day it's the same thing. Don't let the fucking cat in. I get mad at Andrew, whoever he is. Every day I go upstairs, I smell cat piss. Creams is Andrew's cat, but he also sprays to mark his territory, right? And nobody understands because nobody cleans it but me. I'm tired of it. Every day it's the same conversation. Dan, why is Creams in? I don't know. Fuck. Fuck. Anyhow, I gotta go. Yes, because they do that. All my cats are fixed. That doesn't stop the problem. Fact check. So yeah, they just, happy Catter Day. Y'all, all my cats are fixed. I keep my cats neutered or spayed. That doesn't stop them from spraying. I have cats that spray. They mark their territories because of the other animals. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Everybody's got their, okay, it's time for me to go. Anywho, love you guys. Remember, you are important, you matter, and your feelings are yours. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? Get to it today. If you want to be lazy all day, do it. Enjoy it. Embellish it. And try to get some rest. All you caregivers out there. Y'all, take a minute if you can. Hide in a closet. Take some deep breaths. Do what you got to do. And try to get your mind right. Because it's a tough journey, you guys. It's a hard road. I love you. And all you veterans out there, thank you. And thank you for those who are still serving and everything else. Without you, whew, well, I wouldn't want to do it. So thank you. Anyhow, I love you.